So on Netflix, there is a foreign drama called 100 Days My Prince. I know it sounds like shit I'd watch. Like, just those things where you're like, oh, that's a chick flick, and that's a horror movie, and that's like a total guy film. And I'm just like, yeah, I could feel some eyes rolling here. part of me kind of wants to do the same. So there's, was it 15 or 16 episodes, and each one's like somewhere between a 40 something minutes and an hour long. I wasn't really paying attention. I literally noticed how long it was around the final episode, and I didn't know if it was like a slightly longer one, or if like all the episodes are around that point, but just ballpark, and that's where it is. It's a longer thing. Anyway, so yeah, it's on Netflix. It's 15 or, no, I think it's 16 episodes. And it's about, I guess you'd say our main character, there's kind of like two main characters, though it does kind of go to the others every once in a while and check in on what the fuck they're doing. And we kind of get like, it's one of those fucking shows that like starts off in the middle of like some big epic event, and then, or at least hinting at like something big and epic is going on, and then it'll transfer over to the past. And I fucking hate that, because I like when things are in chronological order. I don't know why they do that. Okay, no, wait, I know why. It's because make you go, oh, what's happening? Instead of just going, fuck this boring shit, I'm out. So that's why they do it, but I fucking hate it. Especially with anime, I hate it. Anyway, so this is like a live action type of thing. I don't know if it's based on anything. I don't know. I don't really care. I know I don't really sound like I enjoyed it. I'm kind of like, I don't care, and it's thing, go watch it. Anyway, my riveting commentary. I feel like my tongue is numb and just the way I'm talking. Like I'm stumbling over my words, and my sister also often makes the thing, do I need to smack you to get the record to start working again? Like, no. Like, obviously she's kidding, but like, I just, as you can tell, I stutter and like backtrack and get confused a lot, so it's kind of an inside joke with us. Anyway, so yeah, our main character is, oh fuck, I forgot their names. God damn it. Okay, the girl. I'll eventually remember, probably 5 reviews from now, but what's her name? Hong Sim. Anyway, so we have her, and she's kind of like a commoner or peasant. Like, I don't know what the fucking difference is, but it's one of those older era type things. I guess it's Korea, and well, there's emperors and shit. I don't know what the goddamn timeline is. And I don't remember dates. And so we go back in the past. It was weird. Sorry, like the lighting started to mess on my camera. So I was, what the hell? So I saw kind of like a flash in my peripheral. And yeah, I got confused there. 3 minutes in, I'm still muttering about nothing. You could skip the first 3.5 minutes. I apologize. Anyway, so yeah, she's, we get a flashback of her when she's little and this other kid. And the kid says, I want to marry you when I grow up, and then he kind of goes to her house one day only to witness this dude killing her father, who I guess was like a part of the royal guards or captain of the royal guards or whatever that like protect the king. And the king's been killed, and his dad, basically it was a coup, as I think what the term is, where it's you kind of like overthrow to put yourself on the throne type of thing. So this dude plotted to get our main boy's father on the throne. And the kids her and her brother managed to get away, and they had to live in hiding. And then we have years later, and he clearly doesn't want to be the crown prince. He clearly is just fucking with everyone. He's not really interested. He has to marry this. He's like the vice first premier, I think is what the dude's called, who ends up killing her father, who I guess was his friend or something. And then like the crown prince, who is our main guy, ends up having to marry his daughter, the first premier's daughter, and we find out later she also does not want to fucking do any of this, and it's mostly political romance with a touch of comedy and drama. And then he loses his memory, and then it picks up kind of her, like the guy that took her in when she was little and raised her. She calls him her father, but clearly he's not. We don't hear anything about her mother. So it was just like her father, who is now dead. We don't know anything about the mom. We don't know anything about the mom. Okay. And then her and her brother got separated. He kind of tried to lead, because obviously they wanted to kill them to, tie loose ends, whatever. And he kind of buried her under a pile of leaves and then ran off to distract them. You find out later he's also alive. Like, it's strongly hinted, so I'm not really spoiling it, but I kind of am. And it's basically her and the crown prince falling in love, having to deal with political thing, like political bullshittery, essentially. And I ended up really liking it. I don't make it sound good, but it's definitely kind of worth a watch. I don't really know what to say about it, because I kind of feel like I've said everything. Like, I don't want to spoil everything either. But basically, it's a show that definitely has them having to do with political manipulation, some assassination, a coup, romance, and like some drama. Like you said, he loses his memory, and he kind of ends up with her. And then, yeah, we get some like side characters. Like, we go see her brother, we see the crown princess, we see some of the queen, we see some of his father, the king, and we see some of the first premier, him doing shit, and like people working for him doing shit. And it's mainly just political and romantic and drama. But if that's like, you're like, I love that shit, like, go watch it. Anyway, yeah. Take care, I guess. I really don't know what else to say here. I enjoyed it.